What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It's the legendary Coach Cole with you guys back for another edition of Sports Frenzy. How's everybody doing this week? I hope well. Are you adjusting to the colder weather? I'm not adjusting well. Oh my, it looks like I need to trim up my beard again too. It's getting a little scraggly looking. Anyway, you never know what you look like until you look at yourself on camera, huh? And since I have no budget, so I don't have any hair and makeup team or anything like that, you get to see me as it comes out. And this is pretty much right after work and stuff. So here I am. How's everybody doing? I hope well. It's good to have everyone back on the show. You may have seen the post on the Sports Frenzy page, but we're also going to talk about it on the show real quick. I'm excited to announce there is a new Sports Frenzy logo being designed. Yes, there is. We have not had an update to the Sports Frenzy logo since my son Isaac Cole made the last one. So I will be able to release the information soon. Basically, this started out as a cup making process, and friend of mine. And I'm not going to reveal names yet because the project's not done, so we'll wait till the project's finished. I gave her some pictures of the Sports Frenzy logos. Well, the Sports Frenzy logos have been around for a while, and it's all three, as you can see on the show these days. It's all three logos from the past history of Sports Frenzy: the original Sports Frenzy logo, the logo that came after the original Sports Frenzy logo, and the logo we've currently been using that my son Isaac designed. Well, she tried to make a cup for me, and the graphics just weren't working out right. So she got creative and started making a whole new design. I've seen a prototype of this design, and I'm excited. It's really cool, and so I look forward to introducing it on the show soon. And with the new logo and the new setup not new setup, we still have the same setup of Sports Frenzy. That's not going to change. But the logo is changing, and I'm excited about that. It's awesome. We're going to have a new logo. We haven't had a new logo in a very long time. But you can also read about it if you aren't following the Sports Frenzy page already. How's come? Why not? You should be. Sports Frenzy Nation. That's how we are here. You can follow us on the Facebook page. We have our Facebook page. That's where the nation does most of its interaction. We have quite a few people on there that interact on the show. And pretty awesome because it is all about all of us, not just me, making things happen on the Facebook page. If I can't get to something, you, the nation, Sports Frenzy Nation, get to posting things sometimes that I don't always get to right away. So, yes. Join us on the Facebook page. We also are on Twitter at Sports Frenzy 1 is our Twitter feed. I believe that's the same Instagram feed. If you don't want to see all the fun stuff we do on the different pages, then you can you want to rewatch the videos and it's not in your email address. Well, you can go to our YouTube page, which is Coach Co Sports Frenzy 1. So those are ways you can watch the show. Continuing on with, we got lots and lots of football. High school football is in the middle of things, and we still got lots and lots of football action. I know it is baseball playoff time at the moment too. In fact, Tuesday night, the Texas Rangers wrap things up. So the Rangers are in. And hockey season has started. And there's a surprise for you guys on the sheets this week. That's right. It is the second game of hockey season, and we got a Detroit Red Wings game on here this week. They're playing tonight as we're filming the show, as we film the show on Thursday nights. So there won't be – I left it scoreless on there because I don't have the score as of the sheets going out. So, but Game 2 be on Game 2. It's their second game of the season. It's not playoffs or anything yet, of course. That is on there as well, and so that's why I left it scoreless because they'll either have a win or a loss going into Saturday's game and as of the filming of this show. Okay, so there's that. Also, got to give a shout out to my buddy, Coach Randolph and the Laura Haviland gang, hooking me up with some lemonade again for this week on the show. You guys are awesome. I appreciate and love you guys very, very much. Cheers to you guys and all you do for me. Oh. All right. Well, that being said, let's get into this week's episode. Season 14, episode 6, and this is taking place on October 13th through the 15th of 2023. And we're going to jump into high school football action. This is week 8 of high school football action. Can you believe we're into week 8 of high school football already? Wow, I can't. It's hard to believe. What a season it's been already, huh? All right, so we have, starting off tonight's action, we have the Fowlerville Gladiators. Gladiators have 2 wins and 5 losses. And how about our Adrian Maples, huh? The Adrian Maples this year, 6 wins and 1 loss. And I haven't even got me any gear from Adrian yet. But looking good this season, Adrian. Changing, stepping up. Adrian, I heard somewhere, they have not had a great season in a very long time. So this is an awesome to see Adrian doing well right now. And a shout out to our Adrian classroom. We have some fans over there in Adrian that love and support the Sports Frenzy show too, and I thank you very much for you guys. So let's give a shout out for your Adrian Maples over there at the high school. Oh, come on now. You can do better than that. We go through this every week, and you know what Coach Cole expects of you guys. And every other Adrian fan that might be watching the show, get hyped up for your Adrian Maples. This is a home game this week. Home game for the Maples. Let's hear it for the Adrian Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Fire up. I've definitely got Adrian for the victory this week, and the Adrian classroom, I'm sure, is too. One more last shout out for the Adrian Maples. Let's get it done this week, Maple fans. Let's go, Adrian. All right. And next up, we have the Springport Spartans. They have 2 wins and 5 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against that's a typo, I think. I believe the Panthers are 7-0, not 8-0. The 7-0 Addison Panthers. How about those Panthers this year too, man? Wow, Panther fans, I tell you what, our teams have been getting better in Addison. They have showed much improvement over the years, but this year we're looking really good. Undefeated season so far in the Cascade Conference. Wow. Congratulations, Addison Panthers. Coach Cole is going with his Addison Panthers to make the Panther Nation happy this week. Go Panthers! All right, next up. Ooh. We got the Onstead Wildcats. The Wildcats are struggling big time this year. They have 1 win and 6 losses. And they're on the road, and it doesn't get any better for them, unfortunately, as they are traveling to and playing against the Blissfield Royals. The Royals have 4 wins and 3 losses. Now, high school football fans, I'm hearing it could be a wet and rainy game this week. So we have to remember, take that in factor too, that how many of our high schoolers are used to playing in the elements anymore, because we don't have too many games where it's raining or nasty outside. So I hear it, it's supposed to be on the colder side and it's supposed to rain. But I still feel pretty confident about the 4 wins and 3 losses, Blissfield Royals. I'm giving the Royals the victory this week. Go Royals. All right, in 8-man football action, we have the Britton Deerfield Patriots with 2 wins and 5 losses. It has not been a good year for the BD Patriots, unfortunately. And they're on the road this week facing a challenge. They have the Concord Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have 4 wins and 3 losses. Normally I try to support the home games. I got to go with the Concord Yellow Jackets this week because they have not. BD is just not up to what they used to be. I did forget to mention, maybe I mentioned it, but we'll say it again, just a refresher, that these are all Friday night games at 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. kickoff for all these games. Next up, we have the Clinton Red Wolves. Ooh! The Wolves are 6 wins and 1 loss. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against, probably going to destroy, the Hillsdale Hornets. The Hornets have 2 wins and 5 losses. Not looking too good if you're a Hillsdale Hornet fan. I'm going with our Clinton Red Wolves, baby. Ooh! Next up, we have the 2 wins and 5 losses, the Hanover Horton Comets. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against our Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. The Eagles got back on their winning ways last week. Got the chance to talk to Coach Randolph a little bit, and he feels confident and good about this week as well, that the Columbia Central Golden Eagles can get it done and at home. So let's give a shout out for those Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby, because the Eagles are coming away with the victory. Go, Golden Eagles, go. Win one for Coach Cole. Continuing on with high school football action, we have the Dundee Vikings. The Vikings have 4 wins and 3 losses, and they are going to be the victims once again this week of the undefeated Hudson Tigers. The Tigers have 7 wins and 0 losses. Do we have any Hudson fans in the house? Let me hear you. I said, do we have any Hudson fans in the house? Let me hear you. Oh, yeah. Talking about my buddy Logan over there in his classroom. And Kat, I still haven't heard from you. I don't know if you're joining Logan's group for Sports Frenzy or what. I'm assuming you I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to get a hold of you and find out because I haven't been sending you anything because I don't have an email address for you yet. So Kat and Logan's classrooms over in Hudson. Let's give a huge shout out for the Hudson Tigers, baby. Oh, that was weak, Logan. Come on. You can do better than that. Hudson is tearing it up. Hudson has got nothing but victories. They got a state championship on their mind. Come on, let's hear it for your Hudson Tigers. Let's go, Tigers. Let's go, Tigers. Let's go, Tigers. Fire up, Tigers fans. Hudson Tigers at home for the victory. Going to stomp all over the Dundee Vikings. Let's go. And a shout out to my Hudson sideline reporter, Rich Hollowell, who should be at that game probably. And will be giving us reports on that game. All right, our next game. There's a reason. All right, let's start this off. This week, 8-man football action. It's your first three-point bonus game. It's your first three-point bonus game. Come on, everybody. It's first 3-point bonus. Oh, little tickle. Out of practice. There we go. A little better. Refresh the vocal cords. Game! Yes, it is. 8-man football action. We got the Pittsford Wildcats coming into town. They have 7 wins and 0 losses. They are taking on your Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars have 7 wins and 0 losses. Do you guys think this is going to be a good game of 8-man football? Yes, I think so. That's why I made it your 3-point bonus game this week. Coach Cole is going with Lenawee Christian Cougars for the victory. All right, we got more high school football action for you guys. Yes, the high school football action continues on as we have the Madison Trojans. Spoke to some Madison fans last week, and they were telling me that there was most of the fans were walking out before the game was over. It's been a tough season for Madison. If you're at Madison, Madison has 1 win and 6 losses. And they're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Ida Blue Streaks at home. Ida has 3 wins and 4 losses. I've heard the team is beat down. They have no energy, no gumption. Not looking good. I'm betting. I don't know if we could see the at the end of the season the coach leave or get fired. Not sure what's going to happen over there, but it has not been a good season for Madison. I'm going with Ida for the victory. Next up, we have the Fountain Hills Falcons. 2 wins and 6 losses. Now, on the Max Prep report, this is 8-man football, okay? But on the Max Prep report, it said this team is from out of Arizona. I don't know if I buy that or not. Max Preps has been wrong about things before, but an Arizona team playing, why would a team from Arizona come all the way up here to play 8-man football? I'm not sure. And in fact, I didn't even look that up. So let's check here. Siri, where are the Fountain Hills Falcons located?
Here's what I found.
Now this particular one, has them out of Arizona, and another one has them in Washington. So I don't know. Interesting. Let's go to the home. And see, their sports page doesn't really say. Oh, yeah, right here. It says they're out of Arizona. I have no idea. This is crazy to me. Unless somebody knows something I don't know, and there is a local team in Ohio or Michigan that's the Fountain Hills Falcons. This could be completely off. But, yeah, on the sheet it said Fountain Hills Falcons, 2 wins, 6 losses, and they're from Arizona. So that's crazy. I have no idea. But anyway, they are playing against the the Morenci Bulldogs, who have 2 wins, 4 losses. Now, here's an interesting thought. If they are truly an Arizona team, they come from a very hot area then. Arizona's hot all the time, right? It's really hot in Arizona, and they're coming to Michigan during the fall to play one of our teams. So, guys, I don't know what to think about this one, because does Morenci have a chance this week playing in the elements that they're familiar with and taking on an Arizona team that is 2-6 and might not be used to our elements? I'm up in the air. I don't know. I'm lost on this one. I don't even know what's going on with this game. 8-man football is so kind of foreign to me. I don't even really understand I mean, I understand the playing concept of it, but where they get the teams from, I didn't realize we were doing that much traveling to play 8-man football. And I could be completely wrong on this. And if I am, somebody please give me an update and let me know, because I'm very confused. If this is the way it is, this could go either way, in my opinion. Arizona could come in with a kick butt team and just tear us up. But I'm going to give Morenci the edge if we have the elements to our advantage here in Michigan. Of course, if they travel all over the place anyway, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm lost for words on that one, believe it or not. I need a go-to guy that I can just hand that to and be like, hey, run with this. Go find out details. We here at the Sports Frenzy do not have anything. No interns, nothing. It's just me, all me. Wouldn't it be nice, though, if we did have an intern? Maybe, to do some of the footwork. Maybe someday. Maybe on season 25, things will look differently. Probably not. They'll probably still be exactly the way they are now. But that's all right because I got you guys. So that's all that really matters. All right, next up, continuing on with high school football action, we have Michigan Center. Michigan Center has 5 wins and 2 losses. They're traveling to and playing against the Manchester Flying Dutchmen. The Dutchmen are playing really good ball this year. They have 6 wins and 1 loss. Therefore, I got to give it to the Flying Dutchmen. It's a home game. I'm feeling good about it for these guys. Going with Manchester for the victory. Next up, the Sand Creek Aggies got a win last week. They have 3 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Bronson Vikings. The Vikings have 2 wins and 5 losses. Wow. Does Sand Creek have a fighting chance this week? Do we give Sand Creek a fighting chance to get a victory here? They're on the road. Bronson is the home team. Bronson Vikings, 2 wins and 5 losses. Sand Creek might have some momentum going. They might be fired up this week for the victory. Man. I'm feeling good about Sand Creek this week. I'm going to give the Aggies the victory, even though they're on the road. Go Aggies. All right, our final high school football game this week. We have the Norix Knights. They have 1 win and 5 losses. I've never heard of Norix Knights. I don't know if we've played them before. Maybe we have, and I just don't remember, but it doesn't sound familiar to me. They have 1 win and 5 losses, and they are playing the Tecumseh Indians at home. The Indians have 3 wins and 4 losses. I believe this is looking like a good week for the Tecumseh Indians. Also, it's Apple Umpkin, so there's going to be people around Tecumseh. And I haven't been out there in a while, so I don't know how the crowds are, how the support is for the Tecumseh Indians or not. But I'm going to go with the Tecumseh Indians for the victory. Go Indians. All right, we are moving into college football action. And this is week 7 action for college football. Our games are on Saturday. And our first game is 1 p.m. kickoff. You can watch this game and the Adrian College YouTube channel because Adrian is on the road this week. Adrian Bulldogs, 1 win and 5 losses. If you're still supporting Adrian, they're having a tough season this year. Again, I heard on the radio they got a lot of rookies playing this year, newbies. It's been a tough year with injuries, so that all leads up to where they're kind of at right now, I guess. They're on the road traveling to and playing against the Kalamazoo Hornets at home. Got that upside down, I do. The Hornets have 3 wins and 2 losses. I'm not feeling good about Adrian's season this year. Their coach sounds shaky, so I got to go with the Kalamazoo Hornets for the victory. Next up, we have the Taylor Trojans. The Trojans have 1 win and 5 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Siena Heights Saints. The Saints have 2 wins, 3 losses. This is a... Thought I had a logo for that here somewhere. Hold on a second. There it is. This is a 12 p.m. kickoff. I'm going to give the win to Siena Heights this week. I think they can get it done at home. Go Siena. Next up, we have the KY Wesleyan Panthers. They have 3 wins and 3 losses. They're on the road traveling to and playing against the struggling Hillsdale Chargers. Ugh. The Chargers have 1 win and 5 losses. This game kicks off at 12 p.m. And I've got to go with KY Wesleyan for the win. It's not looking real good for Hillsdale this year. Oops. Next up, Go Blue. We have Go Blue, the world's greatest Go Blue college team. That's right, Go Blue. The Michigan Wolverines. They're playing at home this week. Go Blue. They have the Indiana Hoosiers. Go Blue, who have 2 wins. Go Blue. And 3 losses. Go Blue. Never underestimate the Indiana Hoosiers. Go Blue. Because the Hoosiers do tend to come out and have a good game. Go Blue. But we have Mike Hart. Go Blue. Who still knows a lot of the guys over there. So, they're taking on the number 2 ranked, the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. And the Wolverines. Go Blue. Second in the nation. Go Blue. Are 6-0, baby. Go Blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty, Michigan Wolverines. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! I've got the number 2 ranked Go Blue Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Go Blue. All right, things are not getting any better or any easier for the Sparties. They've had a lot of guys enter the transfer portal. Last that I knew, at least 4. They've had a bunch of decommitments already. So if you're a Sparty fan, They have 2 wins and 3 losses, and it's probably not going to be pretty this week as they take on Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights have 4 wins, 2 losses. This game kicks off at 12 p.m., and you can watch it on the Big Ten Network. Did I tell you where the Wolverines are playing this? Or what time? Wolverines, I forgot, kick off at 12 o'clock, and their game's going to be on Fox this week. Go Blue. All right, so back to the Sparties-Rutgers game. Rutgers is going to run all over Sparties. It's just inedible. It's just how it is. Kickoff is at 12 p.m. You can watch it if you're looking for a slaughtering on the Big Ten Network. It's a mess. Football, they're ready to jump into basketball season because their basketball team has already got some pretty good rankings, preseason rankings. So, yes, they are ready for basketball season if you're a Sparty fan. Next up, we have the Arkansas. That's not Arkansas. Where'd my Arkansas logo go? Where'd my Alabama logo go? There they are. All right. Let's try this again. We got the Arkansas Razorbacks, 2 wins, 4 losses. They are traveling to the 11th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama struggling a bit this season too, but they're still 5 wins and 1 loss. So for Bev Buer out there, a huge Alabama fan, we give a roll Tide roll for Bama Buer. Kickoff for this game is at 12 p.m., and that one's going to be on ESPN. I think Alabama is definitely going to come away with the win this week in this one. Next up, we have the Kent. Oh, there I'm holding the logo upside down again. The Kent State Golden Flashes. They have 1 win and 5 losses. They are on the road traveling to and playing against your Eastern Michigan Eagles. The Eagles have 3 wins and 3 losses. It's home game for the Eagles. Kickoff is at 12 p.m. And you can watch this on CBSS. That's not a typo. That's CBS Sports Network. So CBSS. And I've got to go with the Eastern Michigan Eagles for the victory. As the MAC conference teams, Eagles are one of my teams, as I've stated before. All right, that's it for college football action this week. We are jumping into our one and only NFL game that I have for you guys this week on the show. And are you guys excited about this? Get hyped. Get ready. For your Detroit Lions. The Lions have 4 wins and 1 loss. And they are, this is week 6, by the way, of NFL action. Let me start that over. I got distracted here. Your Detroit Lions, baby, have 4 wins and 1 loss. How about those red hot Lions, huh? Are you excited? Are you getting into the hype? Lions fans are loud and proud right now. It's exciting to see football action, and Lions fans are happy and excited right now, and that's pretty cool because it's been a long time since we've been this happy. Coach Campbell, Aiden Hutchinson, good team coming together right now with the Detroit Lions. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have 3 wins and 1 loss, and Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. Kickoff for this game is 4 p.m. And you can watch it on Fox. So that means it doesn't mean a lot. I guess it means the weekend wrap-up show might be a little bit later. It shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, I'm buying into the hype right now. I got to go with the Detroit Lions for the victory. Go Lions. Roar. Not a bad lion, huh? And as promised, hockey action has started. That's right. Hockey is back. Hockey. Regular season hockey has started. And this is week 1. And so the Red Wings are playing Thursday night as we're recording the show. In fact, we're recording the show before they're even playing tonight. So I don't have a records for these games, but the Tampa Bay Lightning is coming to town. Do you like what you've seen out of your Red Wings? Did anybody watch preseason Red Wings? Anybody still have Bally Sports to be able to watch Red Wings? I don't, not at the moment, but I may have to get it back for hockey season. How about your Detroit Red Wings? Do you believe in your Red Wings this season? The puck for this game drops 7 p.m. Saturday, and you can watch it on Bally Sports Detroit, which is its own separate entity these days. You can, if you feel like it, get the Bally Sports streaming site. It costs like $20 a month to stream. So yes, if you're into that and you want to see your Red Wing games and your Pistons games, then you're going to have to get your $20 streaming service if it's not included with your cable service. Now, if you have cable still, you might still have it. But if you do a bunch of streamers like I do, yeah, they don't carry Bally Sports at the moment. So Bally Sports created their own streaming service. And I don't know if you can stream other games through Bally's app or if it just takes you to your local teams. So that being said, I have been following the Red Wings in preseason. Looks like things are looking better so far. I want to stay on a positive note for our Red Wings. I'm going to say, let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. And I'm cheering for your Detroit Red Wings for the victory. Go Wings. Let's hope they can step up their game like the Detroit Lions have, huh? All right, guys. Well, if you are not into NASCAR, then you have come to the end of the show. But if you are into NASCAR, it is getting into championship time for NASCAR racing. I see my sheets are a little bit off this week as far as what I put on here. But anyway, NASCAR race this week is the South Point Las Vegas 400. You know what's interesting about this? I gave you the winners of the race from last week, which was A.J. Allmendinger with the number 16 Chevy, number 2 William Byron in the number 24 Chevy, and Kyle Busch in the number 8 Chevy. But what I did not put on here is what time is the NASCAR race this week? So let's find out right now. Hey Siri, what time is the NASCAR race this week?
The 2023 Roval 100 was held on Sunday, the 8th of October 2000.
Siri, what time is the upcoming NASCAR race for this week?
The 2023 Roval 100 was
Really?
held on Sunday, the 8th of October 2020.
I don't care about that, Siri. Siri, what time is the South Point 400 NASCAR race this week?
I found this on the web.
Siri is so very helpful at times. And that's sarcasm, people. Looks like looks like 2:30 for the NASCAR race this week. Okay. So that's what we're going to go with. 2:30 for the NASCAR race. So that's, yes, your NASCAR race. Your top point leaders right now were William Byron in the number 24 Chevy, Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 Toyota, and Danny Hamlin in the number 11 Toyota. Those were your top three NASCAR racers right now. I think I went with William Byron last week. Or did I go with Danny Hamlin? I don't remember. I don't know who I'm going with. I'll think about that and decide later. I don't have to decide right now on the show. Anyway, that just about does it for the picks part of the show. And we've got a few minutes here, so let me go ahead and go to our Sports Frenzy Facebook page and see what kind of news we have for you guys this week so far on the show. We already talked about the Texas Rangers, but we'll say this: the Texas Rangers outscored the Dallas Cowboys in their last game, 11-10. Congratulations goes out to the Vegas Golden Knights as they hang their banner in the same fashion that they do everything else. Being out of Vegas, they had one heck of a ceremony for their banner hanging. Ex-Michigan wide receiver who now plays for Oklahoma, Andrew Anthony, had a season-ending surgery, unfortunately. So we wish him a speedy recovery. The NCAA is set to report its punishment against the Kansas tomorrow. I believe this is the basketball program. 2017 infractions report that led to multiple schools receiving punishments. Looks like Oklahoma State was the biggest one so far, getting a postseason ban. Wow. Other schools have received minor infractions. This one is saying it could be a loss of wins for Kentucky or Kansas. So stay tuned for more information on that. Hey, Red Wings fan, there is a Tim Hortons. There is a Red Wings donut coming out. There's a picture of it. Get your Red Wings donuts at Tim Hortons. Looks like Penn State's football coach is running his mouth and thinking he's going to be something against us. He's got all kinds of stuff he's been saying that can't come right out and call out Michigan because you're too wimpy to do that. But yeah, so he's been saying stuff. Check out that on the Sports Frenzy page. Red Wings made roster cuts. They have assigned several players to the Griffins hockey team: Alexandria Dossett, Marcos Casper, Amadeus Lombardi, Albert Johnson, Antti Tuzamito, I'm butchering these names, Emil Viro, William Wellinger, and Sebastian Casa all have been assigned to the Grand Rapid Griffins. It's official. Michigan State will be hosting Michigan at night for the rivalry game this year. So you may want to have alternative plans to get in and out of Lansing because I'm surprised Lansing agreed to this. This is no joke. I'm being serious right now. I'm not joking about this, but I've said in the past on Sports Friendly, it was said that Lansing would not agree to Michigan State having night games because of the burning couch situation and how rough and crazy fans get out there. So they're trying it this year. I don't know if it's because, and I know this is kind of a jerk thing to say, but that because the Sparties are so far down that they don't think anything's going to happen. They'll be lucky if they have any fans even show up for that game. But you guys, State's got something to look forward to because they are second in the Big Ten. So in preseason rankings. So you got that. Basketball season is just around the corner. Hang in there, guys. Here's one that came across through 96.5 The Cave. Defiance College is leaving NCAA D3 ranks to join the NAIA impossible membership in the WHAC. So that's some breaking news. That's interesting. Breaking news that in the LA 28, it is being recommended that lacrosse join the Olympics. How cool would that be, huh? We do have a lying down. CB Emmanuel Mosley has torn his right ACL and is out for the season. Cade McNamara has talked about his future after having another serious injury that has ended his season career. He says he plans on coming back for another season. So speedy recovery to him. Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean I don't want anything to happen to the dude. So he's a kid. Speedy recovery to him. Congratulations goes out to Patrick Mahomes, who is now the youngest player in NFL history to beat all 31 teams. Congratulations goes out to him. And that looks like that's about all we have for you guys this week. All right. So it's going to be a cold weekend. We know that. It's going to be an ugly-looking weekend, but there's Apple Umpkin Festival going on this weekend in Tecumseh, and we got sports galore going on all over the place. So if you're diehard, get out there and enjoy your sports, or get out there and enjoy some time with your family, friends, and loved ones, and be legendary. I'm the legendary Coach Cole. I love you all. Have a great and wonderful weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here again for the weekend wrap-up edition of Sports Frenzy. Until then, have fun, stay safe, and I love you all. Take care, everybody.